wanted to ask you, how much fun is a game when you go into it knowing that at least defensively your primary focus is going to be one guy, and you can just kind of make his night as miserable as possible?
I don't think I've ever gone to a game with the Raptors like thinking I'm going to guard one person. I think what we do best, I think almost league best is play team defense. I think Nick always makes some pretty good game plans since the time I've been here. And the fact that you guys think I'm probably guarding me by myself is a good thing because it's far from the truth. We play some of the best team defense I've been around in my career so far. So it's pretty easy when you go out there, you playing one guy with five guys.
Yeah. Would you agree though that you spent a lot of time on Doncic tonight, or you saw a lot of Doncic?
I wouldn't agree with that. I would agree with that. We had a game plan, and I happened to be the guy, the first man guarding him. Yeah. And we had help. We had a lot of stuff going on.
I don't mean you did it by yourself, but just a lot of your night, you saw a lot of him. Like you were at least the first guy when you were out there. You were the first guy that he would see, and then you'd get help.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Did you feel – okay, this might be a bad question then too, because I'm going to ask you about when he swung that elbow at you. Were you frustrated? Did you feel like you frustrated him tonight as a team?
I feel like we did.
Yeah.
I really do. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to dodge your question. Trust me, I'm really not. Yeah. Like, but I feel like we did. I feel like – I feel like that was nothing. I mean, I know Luka. Like, he's not a bad guy. I thought he was frustrated. When you're tearing up the league like he is, he's putting 30-point triple-doubles on guys, and – you get a team that is locked in on a game plan and they're taking stuff away from you. That's what happens. Everybody has a tough night. I mean, it happens to everybody. So tonight was his night.
I got you. All right. Thanks, Stanley.
Thanks.
Next question goes to Eric Kareen from The Athletic.
Hey, Stanley, I'll try my best to avoid questions in which you have to take credit for anything. At the end, I think it was the second quarter, there was one possession where maybe you reached across to try and go for a steal and you immediately put your hands up just to show the ref that, like, look, I'm not touching him. That's clear. Yeah. How important Harden is the guy you think of, but guys like Luka too, have they made showing your hands to the referees at all time?
I think it's a testament to how good basketball players are getting these days. There's rules for a reason, and as a professional, I have to learn the rules and play by them. Yeah. That's just how it comes down. So if I want to do my job at a high level, I have to stay out of foul trouble, and I have to be able to guard the people I have to guard without getting fouled. So I think Freddie and Kyle are the main guys always telling me to get my effing hands back. But, I'm not lying to you. All my teammates are yelling at me through the whole possession to get my hands back. And it's a little easier to get your hands back when you keep hearing it behind you. So, like I said before, we do a great job of helping each other on the defensive end, and it's working out for us.
You glad Fred took that tech for you, or you think he did it for himself?
Yeah. He did it for himself, but I also appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it because Freddie, he got the ends to make sure that's taken care
of. Nice game. Have a good night.
Thanks, man.
Next question goes to Josh Lewenberg from TSN.
Hey, Stanley. Congrats on the win, man.
Thanks.
You mentioned the team defense. Obviously, that's something that you guys pride yourself on. That's been the priority now for years for this team. And it's pretty safe to say that this was the most locked in you guys were from start to finish so far this season from a defensive standpoint. How encouraging is that going forward to kind of get back to your roots as a team and to see the results play out against a really good team over the course of a full game?
It's definitely encouraging. I thought, I think you guys probably think the same thing. I thought we've been putting a lot of good stuff in the games, even the games that we're losing. So I think that as we've been maturing through the season, I think we've put it together. One more play a game, two more plays a game, 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes in a game, more. So it's always positive to do good stuff. But I think it's a long season. And, I think from the start, even when we were, in our, slump, we always said, like, yeah, we're losing and we got to take this stuff serious. But also let's also know who we are and understand that we are putting good stuff in the games and we are doing the right things on the majority of the time. But the times we aren't doing it is what's killing us. So it's just a maturing through the season. You know, stuff's going to get better. Stuff's going to clean up. That's why we practice hard, and that's why we do our thing.
I know you've been working on your three-point shooting for years now. You don't take a time limit in a game, but how important is it to sort of see the results over these last few games that they've been falling and that you're, I guess, keeping defenses honest when they stag off of you a little bit from there?
I'm looking for more consistency. Me myself personally, that's my thing. So, I don't know. Like for me to sit here and act like I haven't made a three for long stretches in my career, I'd be lying to you. But what I haven't done is shoot the ball consistently for a long period of time. So, however I can manufacture that, I mean, I'm doing it. I promise you, I'm doing everything. I promise you. So I'm just looking forward to that.
Thanks, Stanley. Appreciate it. Have a good night, man.
Thanks.
Next, we go to Michael Grange from Sportsnet.
Hey, Stanley.
Hi.
Is there a part of you that either enjoys or is at least comfortable with getting opponents a little frustrated when you're covering them?
I guess I'm too competitive to say it's not enjoyable. But I don't have no stake in the game, like in that, like that doesn't make me happy. Like, you know, like if someone was happy the whole game and they're having a bad game, it make me just as happy. Like I'm not trying to get under nobody's skin. That's just kind of in the game when you're, you know, as we're all competitors, when you're not doing successfully on the court, you get mad. So I guess that's the result I kind of want. And
the three you hit after that little incident, I presume that felt pretty good.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was good to make shots.
Appreciate that. Have a great night.
Thanks.
Two more questions for you, Stanley. First one goes to Aaron Rose from SI.com.
Hey, Stanley.
Hi.
How complicated is this team defense for guys to pick up right away?
It kind of depends, man. That's a really tough question. It's not very hard, but you have to be willing to be coached and willing to listen and willing to play with a lot of effort at all times. I think coming from Arizona, it was pretty easy for me to play hard, and it was majority of it was understanding the concepts of things and understanding like what we want to get out of certain situations.
Maybe a silly question, but do you think it's something that you get better at over time, either
1,000%.
As a team and guys getting used to it sort of as the season goes on? Some of the new guys are getting more comfortable with it?
1,000%. Like if anybody watched last year of me trying to figure out the system, it was pretty bad to start off with. So I have a lot of faith in the guys that they're going to, you know, we are going to figure it out together because, you know, we are in the gym every day. We work at this stuff hard. So, you know, it's not a fact, like everybody works so hard at what we do. It's complicated, but it's also something that you can learn, and it takes reps. It takes time. Like I've been here over a year and a half, and I just got it. So, you know, give guys some time, man.
You feel like you just got it?
I feel from how I feel like I'm just getting along. I'm just getting it. I'm just understanding things where I can do it to a consistent level.
Thank you.
No problem.
Final question for you, Stanley, goes to Chris O'Leary from Raptors.com.
Hey, Stanley. How you doing?
Hi.
Maybe just a simple question. You kind of mentioned good things in the losses earlier in the season, and I guess had a lot of those on the trip out west. But just to get a win against a good team like this, what do you think this can do for you guys?
Man, I wish I could answer that question better than this, but anytime you get a win in the NBA is amazing. Like no matter how you win, you know, obviously you want to win in better ways than others. But we're searching for a goal. This is one of a lot of games of the season, and we take every game seriously. I believe it's a lot of confidence in the game, but you know, every time you go out, it's also a new game. So you can't come in too cocky. You can't come in too down on yourself. You got to come in at an even kill at all times. So I think I think we've already had confidence. I think we're a confident team. A lot of guys have won championships here. A lot of guys have played in Eastern Conference Finals, and you know, last year where we had a lot of guys have played in those games. A lot of guys have reason to have confidence. So I don't think it's a confidence issue. I just think it's us getting through the season, doing the right things on a day-to-day basis, and you know, at 7:00 on the game days, hopefully it comes out there on the court.
And just my own curiosity, I only saw the replay kind of in passing, but did Luka catch it with the elbow?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I mean, nothing. I mean, I've got hit harder before. And we're playing basketball. Like we're not gonna like give each other hugs. So, he got me. It didn't hurt. I just get on with it. I wish, if I should have been called or not, I don't know. But it is what it is.